Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another video of mine where today I'm going to be showing you how to create a website using GoDaddy, just like the one you see here, for just $1 a month. Now, if you guys have never created a website before, that's totally fine. You can be a complete beginner to all of this stuff and still follow along easily because there's not going to be any coding or anything complicated like that involved. And this entire guide is going to be step by step, so I'll be walking you through everything along the way. And no matter what type of website you want to create, whether it be a personal website, a blog, or a website for business, the free platform that we'll be creating the site on, called WordPress, has thousands of free website templates. So even if you don't like the look of this website, there's a bunch of others to choose from, which I'll show you guys how to get access to all of them for free. So if this sounds good to you guys and you have 30 minutes, stick around and I'll show you how to create a website using GoDaddy. But before we get started, I just want to go over a couple of quick basic things you need to know before creating your website. The first thing I want to go over is cost. How much is it going to be to build this website? So the only thing that you're going to have to pay for is the hosting. Everything else, including the domain name, WordPress, which is the free website building platform that we're going to be using, and the templates are all free. And if you guys are really new to this and you aren't sure what website hosting is or a domain name is, here's how I usually break it down for people. So your domain name is simply the name of your website. So for example, youtube.com, google.com, those are examples of domain names. And now for the hosting, try to think of it like this. If you're going to build a new house, you would need the land to put the house on first. So if you think of your website as the house and the hosting as your land, it can help simplify things a little bit. And so basically, your hosting is where your website is going to live online. You guys can use any hosting provider you want, but I'm going to be using GoDaddy because it includes a free domain name. It has a one-click WordPress installation, which really is going to speed things up for us, and it has a low price. So if you guys want to follow along step by step, that's what I'll be using in this video. So the first thing we're going to do is get our website hosting, and to do that we're going to head over to my hosting discount page so we can apply our $1 coupon code. So the link to that is createwpsite.com/host-codes, or you can click the link in the description box below this video. So once we get here, we're going to land on this page, and then we're going to click here on this GoDaddy coupon, and that will automatically apply the $1 discount for us and bring us to this page here. Okay, so now we're going to click on the Get Started button, and we're going to pick our plan, and we're going to choose the basic plan. And then we're going to scroll down, and we're going to keep the 12 months selected. And then after that, we can just go down here and click on Continue. Okay, now this is where we're going to select our free domain name. So whatever you want your website called, you can just enter it in here and see if it's available. And if you guys are having some trouble figuring out what you want to call your website, here's a couple of tips that can help you out. Okay, and then after that, we're just going to click on the Submit button to see if it's available. And if it is, you can click on Select and Continue. Then after that, we're just going to scroll down. You can see that we got our promo code applied. We're just going to go to click on the Checkout button. Alright, and then this is where we're going to create our GoDaddy account. So make sure you guys make a note of this info, because if you ever want to log into your GoDaddy account, this is how you're going to do it. So once you create your account, just click on the Create Account button. And then this is the payment page. I'm just going to be using PayPal. Okay, and if everything looks good, it probably should be $12.18, and you can click on the Complete Purchase button. Okay, and so our hosting has been purchased. Now what we're going to do is install WordPress. So what we need to do is actually scroll down here, and then we're going to click on this Manual WordPress Setup. And now this is where we're going to create our WordPress username and password. And also make sure you guys make note of this info. You're going to use this username and password anytime you want to log into your WordPress website. So once you create that, you can just click on the continue button. And then once we get to this point, you guys can just scroll down here and you can select your location that you're at. It should probably be selected already. If it's not, just select it and then click on continue. Alright, and now this is just pretty much setting up our site for us, and this can take a few minutes like it says. Could take a couple minutes, could take 5, so just wait for it to load and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so as you can see, it says congrats, your site is ready. Now after that, all we're going to do is click on the view my site button. That's going to take us to our WordPress website. And as you can see here, this is just the blank template that they put on it. And what we need to do now is we need to go up to the top left corner and we need to click on the WordPress dashboard button. And this is where you're going to be able to control your entire WordPress website. But before we get into that, we're just going to add our domain. So if you click on this add domain button right here, it's going to take us to this page right here. And now just select your domain name and then make sure that box is ticked and then click on attach. Okay, and then once we scroll down here, you're going to see it says we're working on updating our domain. Again, this can take a couple of minutes, so we'll just wait until that's finished. Okay, that's done. You can just close this box and then scroll back up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to close these pages and then we're just going to open up a new page. And what you're going to do is you're going to type in your website name, and at the end of it, you're going to type in /wp-admin. Now this is the address you're going to go to anytime you want to log into your WordPress site. So now once we get to this page, this is your login page. You're going to enter in your WordPress username and password that you created earlier. And now after that, you're just simply going to click on login, and like I said, this is going to be the way you log into your WordPress website anytime you want to. That's just going to take us back to our WordPress dashboard, and now we can start building the actual website. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to install our WordPress theme. So to do that, we're going to go over here to Appearance and then click on Themes. Then once we get here, we're just going to go up to the top and click on Add New. And this is where you guys are going to find all the WordPress themes. You can scroll through these up here and then go down and check all these out. If you're not interested in the one that we're using today, there's tons to pick from. But the theme we're going to be using is called BAM. So if we go up here and type in BAM, and here it is. And now you guys are just going to click on the install button, and then after that you're just going to click on activate. Then once you do that, if you go back over here to themes, you will see that the theme is installed and it's active. Okay, and then after that we are going to edit the site name and the title, and to do that we're going to go over to settings and then we're going to click on general. And then once we get here, the only things we're going to edit is the site title and the tagline. So you guys can just put the site title for your website, and then you guys can just put a tagline after that. And then once you finish doing that, you can just scroll down here to the bottom and then click on Save Changes. And then after that, we're going to go down here to where it says Permalinks, and then we're going to click on that. And then we're going to switch it from day and name to post name. That way, whatever the name of your post is, it's just going to be your website / whatever the name of that post is. Just helps clean up the URL a little bit. And then after that, you can just scroll down here to the bottom and then click on Save Changes. And then after that, we're going to come up here to Post, and then we're going to click on Categories. And this is where we're going to add some categories to our website. So whatever your website is about, you can just add the categories accordingly. So for example, this is a photography website. So I've added camera reviews, courses, galleries. You guys, depending on your website and what it is, you can just add whatever categories that you feel are necessary. And all you have to do that is type in whatever you want the category to be called. Like for example, camera reviews. You just type that in right here, and then you click on Add New Category. And then I'll add it to the list of categories right here. And you can add as many of these as you want to have depending on your website. I would suggest at least making about 5 categories. And then after you hit the Add New Category button for each category, you don't need to click Save or anything like that. Everything's just automatically saved. And just to show you guys real quick how simple that is, I just typed in camera bags because I want to add that as a category, and all I'm going to do is click on Add New Category, and you can see it's been added right there. Okay, and then after that, we're going to take these categories right here that we just made, and we're going to put them on the menu of our website. So what we need to do is go over to Appearance and then click on Menus. And then once you guys get here, you're not going to see anything like this. You're not even going to have a menu yet. You're going to have to create a menu. So all you need to do is name your menu. For example, I just named it 1. It doesn't really matter what you name it. Just name it something. And then after that, if you scroll down a little bit and go over here to Categories, and then you click on View All, you're going to see all those categories that you just made. And so depending on which categories that you want to show up right here, you can just select the ones that you want, and then after that you can click on Add Menu. And if you guys want to move these categories around, you can just simply pick them up like this and just drag them into a new spot. And then after you like where everything is positioned, you just scroll down here, and then you click on, make sure this, under this display location, make sure you click on Main Menu, and that's going to make all those categories show up right here. And then after you do that, just click on Save Menu. And then if you guys go back and look at your website and refresh the page, you should see all your categories are now up here. And then after everything is saved here, we're going to make our first post. So what we need to do is go over here and click on Posts. So once you guys get here to post, this is all going to be blank except for maybe the default one that WordPress includes. And to make a new post, all you have to do is click on Add New. And then once you get here to your blank post, it's pretty simple. All you do is put the title of your post, whatever you want it to be called. And then after that, this is where all your content goes. This is where the text goes. If you click on this plus button right here, Add Block, you can add a photo, an image. You can add a YouTube video. You can add a photo gallery. There's tons of stuff that you can do. And here's just a quick example of what a post might look like. Just going to click on this one. And I use some example text right here. And say like you guys wanted to add like an image or something. It's really simple. You just click on this plus symbol and you click on image, and you can upload something directly from your computer, or if you already have images on your media library, you can just click on an image like this, for example, and it's right there. You guys want to center it, you can put it there. You can go over here, you can change the size of it to make it fit in there a little bit better. If you guys want to add a link to it, so it's a clickable image, all you do is click on the image, and then right here, click on Insert Link, and that's where you paste the link in. And after that, you just click on this to apply it. And it's just all really simple stuff, just point and click kind of thing. And once you guys get to the point where you feel like your post is ready and you want to publish it, all you have to do is just go over to here and then you click on the Publish button, and then that post will be up on your website. And if you go over here on the side, you're going to see all your categories, so you can just put whatever post you have, you can just put it in the proper category. And also down here, whatever the title is of your post, you can just put that down here for a tag. So for example, this post is called "Don't Overexpose Highlights." So that's what my post is called, and I'm going to use that for a tag, and that just helps Google and other search engines find it and know exactly what your post is about. And then if you scroll down a little bit further, you're going to see this featured image, and this is where you see all these images right here. These are all the featured images, and that's actually the one right here. And to do that, all you have to do is click on it, click Add Featured Image, and then you can just select the image that you want to have, or you can upload one from your computer. Then after that, you just click on Set Featured Image, and then say you want to replace it, you can just click on the Replace button, and you can change it. And then like I said before, after you have everything set up and you have your post looking the way you want it to, you just come up here and you click on the Publish button, and then you will see that post on the home page of your website. And once you guys get about 10 posts, 5-10 posts, something like that, your website will start to fill out a little bit better, and it will look like this. And then if you guys want to add a banner or clickable image here on the sidebar, all you have to do is go over here to Appearance and then click on Widgets. And then once you get here, all you have to do is go over here to where it says Image, make sure the sidebar is selected, and then click on Add Widget. And then you will see that image right here, and then you can go and just upload the image that you want. And then after you do that, you can click Save. Then you can also, same thing with the categories, you guys can just move these around. Say if you wanted the search bar before the image on the sidebar, you can just switch it, but I like to have the image first and then the search bar. And then also too, if you guys want to get rid of some of this extra stuff on the side, like maybe archives or this meta section right here, all you have to do is come over here like to the meta section. Like you don't really need that, it's just kind of there, but it's not important stuff, so you just can click on delete. And then if we go back over here and refresh this, you'll see that that's gone. Just kind of helps clean your website up a little bit. And you can choose what stuff that you want here, what stuff you don't, all by just keeping it on there or just deleting it. And now I'm going to show you guys too some additional ways to customize your website. Like you can change the position of the site title and tagline here. All you have to do is go up here to where it says Customize and then click on that. And once you do that, you'll see a whole bunch of different things that you can select. So for example, if we come over here and click on Site Identity, you can see you can also edit your site title and tagline here. Or if you don't want any of that stuff there, you can unselect this, get rid of it, depending on how you want the look of it to be. And then also too, if you scroll down here and click on colors, you can change the colors of the website. Just going to copy this real quick before I start switching the colors. But if you see, like if I go to green, it changes like the search bar right here, and then changes these categories right here to green. Again, you can switch it, you can put it to any color you want. Just going to switch that back though to the blue that I had. And then make sure anytime you guys switch anything and you want to make sure it's changed, you just go up here and click on Publish, and that'll save everything. And if you guys decide maybe you don't want just the title of your site, and maybe you wanted a full image, you can just come here and click on Header Image, and you can just add a new image. The recommended size is 2000 by 550. But it'll probably just resize it for you anyway, so you can select the image that you want, and then you can have it there if you don't want this instead. And then also too, if you go down here to Header and click on General, you can decide on where you want your logo to be. Right now I have it centered, but you can put it on the left side if you want, if you like the look of that better. And then if you guys want to add links to your social media accounts, all you have to do is come up here to top bar, then go to general, and then make sure display top bar is selected. And then after that, go to social and make sure the display social media icons is also selected. Then you can go back and then back again and scroll down here to where it says social media, and then you just take your links and then you just paste them here for Facebook or YouTube or Twitter or any of these other ones that you want right here. And then after you do that, you'll see that they show up right here at the top. And then after you do that, of course, click on publish to save everything. And that's pretty much it for the customized stuff. You guys can just go through here and don't be afraid to just scroll through and click on this stuff. Make sure you remembered what you click on, so if you change something you can change it back. But don't be afraid to switch some things around, because you might see that if you play with things a little bit, you might find out you like how something looks better if you switched it. And then once you guys are done customizing everything and you save it or you publish it, you can just click on this X and it'll close everything and bring it back to the home page. I just want to show you guys real quick too with the categories. Like, see this post right here, it's under the camera reviews category. So if someone goes and clicks here, this category, you're going to see any post that's listed under the camera reviews. So it makes everything really simple and easy to find on your website. And so once you guys get some viewers and stuff like that to come to your website, you can place an ad here like this is, but you can actually place what's called Google AdSense in, which is basically you just get paid every time somebody clicks on an ad that's placed here by Google. And if you go and just go to Google and type in Google AdSense or on YouTube, you can see how you install that. But that's pretty much going to do it for me though, guys. If you just keep adding content to your website, it will fill out and soon you'll have a website that looks just like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go out there, put some content up on your website, get some Google AdSense going so you guys can earn some money from the people who come and view your website. If you guys have any questions or comments or anything like that, you can just leave it below this video in the comments section and I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. So again, hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll catch you next time.